And we are live. Kelly, thank you for coming on and wanting to hang out for an hour and chit chat and do some readings. I've been looking forward to getting together with you.
You know, the Kellys, we have to do this, right?
Right. And when I was doing the thumbnail, I told my husband, I said, the Kelly show. And he goes, there's another Kelly? I said, yeah. He goes, I like the sound of the Kelly show. I said, I do too. I said, yeah. It has a nice ring.
I love it.
So welcome everybody. Should we say hi to everyone?
We should. Let me I'm gonna go ahead and you can see everybody too. You want to start?
Yeah, Janet, thank you, Bora Bora, for being here, and Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hello, thank you for being here, and CJ, hi, and well, and there's me.
There you are.
Oh, and Donna, Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Thank you, you guys, for being here. And Roberto, hello. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us today, tonight, whatever time zone you're in. Liz, hello. Hi. She says the Kellys.
The Kellys.
I love that. Annie Bear, thank you for being here. Gina, hi. Shooting Star. Nivra. Craig, hello. Marine, Shooting Star, Liz in awe. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Dan.
Nice. Oh, did I miss Dan?
There's Dan. Yep.
Dan. Oh yeah, there he is. Dan, hello. Thank you for being here. And Heavenly Blessed Honey, Sonia, hello.
And Heavenly Blessed Honey kind of makes me want ham.
Right? It does. And Jessica Lynn, hello. And Brenda, hello. Thanks everybody for being here. And we are going to take we're going to take questions. So if you could help Kelly and put them in caps, that would be really helpful. And Fatima, hello. But before we get started, this is our first time being together and doing a live together. And I want to give Kelly the floor and just let us let her tell us about what you do and
absolutely.
Yeah, I would love that. I know everybody else would love to hear it too.
Sure, absolutely. And I see Scott Scorpio Sun here too, and all kinds of folks. Thank you. If we missed your name, we just appreciate you being here. Thank you. And Kelly and I have had this planned for a little while now. We were like the name drew us to each other.
Yeah.
The Kellys. But anyway, yes, if you're not familiar with me, and I do know a few of you here in the chat, and I'm sure you know Kelly Healer as well. My channel is The Mystic Next Door, and I like Kelly. I do psychic and mediumship work. I do healing work. And I also play astrologer one day a week I do tarot scopes. So I do weekly tarot scopes to talk about kind of the energy of the stars and the planets, because the more I look at them, the more I realize how relevant they are to our lives. And I think they have promised a big year for us. And I think we're all feeling that already, but I really do think it's a pivotal year, a year of change. So I'm so excited for this year. And, we just have to hold on. We have to hold on for the ride for a little bit. But anyway, that is my story.
I love it.
Do you want to share yours too, Kelly?
My name is Kelly Healer, and the Kelly came because I am in California, and I have been doing healing for 16, 17 years now. I'm an intuitive, and I so I do a lot of healing on the, during the day, and I do readings on the side and energy work. And then I started my YouTube channel. I was just telling Kelly backstage, I think it'll be 3 years this spring. And I have, and it has brought me so much joy to connect with everybody in this community. And, I found and made so many friends. And so that's a little bit, that's a little bit about what I do. I have my services on my description page. I do also, the only other social media I have is Instagram. And so I see clients, it's all done remotely, and I see clients from all over the world. Yeah.
Same here. I know. Don't we love the internet? I know. I say in its infinite wisdom, COVID really opened that door for all of us, because we really embraced the, Zoom and the online format. So yeah, very, very amazing to me when you have readers who are, sitter who's on the other side of the world. So,
right?
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is a beautiful thing. And everybody, please, thank you so much for putting your things in, your questions in all caps. And I think I've got everybody, but if I miss you, just pop it back in again.
Should we give a rundown of who we have?
I will. Okay. Do you want to do that? Can you see it?
Sure.
Kelly?
Yeah, I'll start going through them, and then you can look to see if we've missed anybody.
Sure.
We've got Ascending Universal Butterfly, CJ, Roberto, and we have Healing Readings by Donna, and we have Cimarron, Nivra, Venus, Gina, Sonia, Gray, Marine, Liz, and Awe. So if there's anybody we missed, you probably let us know right away, because it's probably
harder to pick up on it after we get rolling, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel says we should be wearing green today.
Oh, right. Kelly Green. Yes. I like that, Daniel. Yeah. And for anybody that isn't subscribed to Kelly's channel, be sure to go over and show her some love and subscribe to her channel. And anybody, yeah. And anybody in chat too that has channels, let everybody know that, your channel. And so you can receive some love too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't see any more here. So I feel like we're caught up. So if anybody else, if I did miss you, just pop it in right now. And yeah, we're so happy. So happy to be here. You're in California. I'm in Denver, Colorado. And again, it's really, we talk about this, like the wonder of being all around the country. That wouldn't have been possible 10 years ago. Not very easy anyway. So I just think it's pretty cool. It's so nice to have all these friends from all around the country and the world.
Yes.
So, love seeing everybody.
It's really a blessing.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So anything else you want to chat about, Kelly? You have so many shows. Can you tell me? And we've got so many people who already know you, but you have so many shows yourself.
Well, I do the Dream Show every Tuesday, and that's at 4 p.m. Oh, thank you.
I'm a lurker there, but I love.
Oh, yeah. Well, and if you ever have dreams, bring your dreams. We dissect it's dreams. It's called Dreams, Visions, and Appearances. So you can bring your dreams, or if you've had a vision, or you've had an appearance, you can bring them. We talk about them. We give you our insight. And so that's every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And then I do a show with Terry every 2 weeks. In fact, for everybody that was going to tune in tomorrow, we were going to do fun predictions for 2026. Terry's not feeling well, so if we can all send Terry some extra love.
Absolutely.
So that's going to be that's rescheduled for next Friday, and then I get together with Annie Bear every few weeks. We just finished talking about archangels, and then I do a show the first of the month. I do energy insight and predictions. And I just kind of give you the rundown of what my angels and my guides and helpers are telling me and the hits that I've gotten. So I do that. And I try to keep it at the first of every month so everybody just kind of knows.
Okay.
And then I just did my annual 2026 year prediction. I think I did that.
I loved it. I was watching it.
Thank
I was getting
you.
some hits off of that too. I haven't done my 2026 yet because every time I jump in, I mean, I don't know if you feel it's just like the news is coming at us hard and fast, right?
It is.
And so I need to just jump in where I am, even though the river is running by, because I have things, but I was going to do it a little differently because so many people have done their intuitive predictions. People do love when I play with my dowsing rods a lot on my channel. And so I might do it in a dowsing rods format. And I want to sort of do deep dives into, how do I put this? Perhaps the more conspiratorial side of what's going on in our world, like the things that maybe we all suspect, but we don't, it's not being said out loud. So I think that's where
I like that.
Things.
I like that. Well, and tell everybody your shows too.
Okay. Oh yes, yeah. So I have my regular shows are Saturday morning. I do live readings. I call it my Saturday morning live, and then I do my weekly tarot scopes on Sunday night. And I often, I will have some collabs in the week with people like yourself. Or I also do my dowsing rods. Usually I'm a little overdue because of the holidays, but I usually do it every other week so that we build up some questions from current events. That's usually a current events show, and talk about, are they going to invade blah, blah, blah? Are they, like those kinds of things. Not just current events, but also like spiritual. And they're just giving me a ring in my ear, like reminding me that right now, like you do other things too. Yeah. So that's
I love that. And I think that would be a great show, and people would tune in because that, and it is that I love it. I love it.
I just think we're living in a time where very little is what it appears. Let's just put it that way.
Yep.
Don't you? I mean, I think that we're being fed a load of garbage most of the time. So we really have to tune into our intuitions. Thank you, Annie Bear. People like the Dowsing Rod show, and I let people jump in and ask their own questions as we go. Because when my rods are talking, I mean, it's pretty incredible.
I've seen it. It's really cool, Kelly. Yeah. Really cool.
Thank you.
And before I forget, I do a show with Scott.
Yes.
I do a show with Scott when we just had a show last Monday. Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. I do a show with him once a month, and Allie too once a month, and Jean, Sun Psychic Jean too once a month.
I read with all those people too periodically as well, so it's fun. We live in the same bubble. I love it.
We do. I just don't want to forget anybody's name, and I don't want anybody to feel left out.
Okay, of course, yeah. We have a fun community. I love it. I love it. Such a good.
It is. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. And I know you're on. I feel like you're on all the time, Scott. You and Scott and Allie and all these people. I don't know how I can't keep up with you because your energy is pretty phenomenal online. So I have too many distractions in my life, including running another business. So but I try.
And you do fabulous. And I love your shows.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Wow. Well, would you like to do some readings, Miss Kelly?
Let's do it.
Okay,
Yes.
let's
Let's
start. And I'll go ahead and pop up the first one. And we'll read it out, and then I'll invite you to go first. But if you need me to go first, I'm happy to do that too. So it says, "May I please have a message from my Arcturian guide, ooh, which he feels is relevant, which he feels is relevant for me to know. Thank you." Okay, so I guess she's looking for messages from her Arcturian guide.
All righty. I love that.
Okay.
The first thing I get is your heart. And so it may be that there's just some extra sensitivity going on, and to really honor your heart. And I just heard guard. And so, if it's better boundaries or whatnot, or if somebody is being not so nice, to really honor your heart and put up better boundaries. I They want you to know that it's time to go on an adventure. And it's not like you have to do it tomorrow or next week, but they're saying to start planning an adventure. And they said, today is the day to do something daring. And so just start putting that in your radar, someplace that maybe you want to go, a place you want to see. And, even if it's for a day, a weekend, or, heck, go for a week, but to do something for yourself. And the reason I said that about your heart is I got the elder horse. And it's interesting because we are coming into the year of the horse, and it says to honor your sensitivity. And so that's where I was getting, just to, just guard your heart and take extra care of your heart. I just got sugar, so I don't know. Are you eating less sugar? Are you eating less sugar, or I just got sugar, or maybe somebody calls you sugar.
Sugar. I need to watch your sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And I got beginnings. The last is new beginnings, and this is perfect for the new year. And it says, I cherish all the cycles in my life. And so that's what I got. I hope that helps. And thank you for moderating. I sure appreciate it, and being there early. And thank you.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm also getting now. The Arcturians are known for their healing ability. So, Ascended Universal Butterfly. I'm sorry, I don't know your real name. If you haven't already stepped into your healing ability, I think it's time. I feel like this is a lineage of yours, and this is why this is a guide for you. And just interesting side note, I also kind of come from a healing background, and I once woke up in the middle of the night, and there I could sense, see, feel a very, very tall blue entity right here on the side of my bed. A little freaky. But I decided not to let it bother me and just asked. And anyway, so I feel like this is kind of part of your lineage, and you need to step into that. You do have a big change coming up. Look, the tower is here for you, my dear. And so let's be mindful of what that is. And then the other card that I pulled for you was the Lover's card. So is this a change in your love life, or is this a change in partnership with someone else? But it is a really, really nice change. When we get the Tower card, people are afraid. But when it's surrounded by nice, supportive cards, we know that this is like a change for the better. So very, very nice for you. Thank you.
I love that.
So she says, no, I have no sugar at all.
That's perfect. Yep.
There you go.
Sugar. So they're happy. They're happy about that.
They support that decision. Yes, very, very much. Very nice. Okay. So, CJM, you want to read that? I'm going to star.
May I ask about my best next step forward?
Oh. Okay, CJM.
CJ, I get that you're really doing some healing. You're really going through some major healing, and maybe you're aware of it. You're feeling it during the day, but I also get that you're doing it at night too. And I get that you're releasing the old, and I got the elder snake, release the old. And so this is just a reminder to you that, anything that comes up that no longer is in alignment with your energy, to release it and let it go. And then I got to be still, cultivate a space of stillness and silence, and just be. And I think this is so important kind of for all of us with the start of the new year is, we have this energy that's coming in, and it's coming in at all directions, and it can get to be a lot on our nervous systems. And so just really remembering to be still, to be quiet, and you don't have to take on all that other stuff. I do really feel like you may already, or you will be experiencing time jumps, time slips, where you're going to wake up and you're going to go, is it Monday? Is it Saturday? And I get that you're traveling different dimensions while you're sleeping, and you're going to be now really realizing it during your waking hours.
Well, that's nice. Well, I got something very similar, because I immediately I heard let go of something. So this healing aspect. Now, I just saw that you said you lost your mother recently, and I'm very sorry about that, CJ. And of course, we're not going to let that go. But I feel like this is older, and these are things that we have. I come from a belief that we all have traumas that we store up, and that they bubble up to the surface, and we're asked to address them. And so, and interestingly, I pulled the card of the past for you. Like the Six of Cups does speak about past. And so they're saying, that find the gratitude in the things that you have in your life here and now, the people and the things, and and then opportunities will appear to you. Like it's almost like once I get past, I clear this obstacle, a whole new path appears before me. And so I think that we just really need to kind of address our shadow sides, the things that don't work for us. Yeah, obviously, please grieve your mother in any way that you need to, because I haven't lost my mother yet, but I know that will be a hard time when I do. But find the gratitude in anything that beautiful that she brought to you in your life, or that you brought to yourself. So many, many blessings to you, CJ. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, I forgot I'm driving. Here we go. There we go.
General reading, please. Whatever universe wants me to know. You got it.
Okay.
The first card I get is the Elder Cardinal, and it says ignite your flame. And so what is it that really like fires you up? What gets you really excited? And your guides and your angels want you to do more of that. And whatever it is. Then I pulled Sanctuary. I am divinely guided gently and lovingly. And I would recommend, Roberto, even if it's placing an altar in your space, and it doesn't have to be very big, or it could be a space outside, just a place where you can retreat to and just get those really good zen vibes. Because I do feel like that there's been a lot going on, and that there's been a lot of stimulation and a lot going on, and obviously we were just coming through with the holidays too, and so that it's been a lot on us. And so and even if if it's saying no to somebody that wants to get together and you're not in alignment, just know that it's okay to say no. And lastly, I got emotions are the reflection. Look deeper into the meaning. So if you do get into the feels, I always say you got to feel them to heal them, and just really take care of yourself. I feel like you're doing a lot of dream work too.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I got a chill when you said that. You got to feel them to heal them. Yeah. Absolutely. Roberto, I actually, the first, and I think this is what you were just saying, the first thing that I tuned into with your energy is I could see people, family, friends, like surrounded by these folks. And so this is a nice thing to have that, but it also feels as if maybe pulling back your energy for a little bit of alone time or solitude or whatever that may be, because this is what Kelly was saying. Maybe it's time to sort of, pull back from the chaos of the holidays and so forth. I also pulled some really nice cards for you that in this new year, we have the Chariot card. This is all about moving forward and really kind of with, decisiveness, like where you need to be. You're going to really kind of take off. Justice, again, this is about what's fair and, what's right for you, stepping into your truth. And finally, we get, and I'm using 3 different decks here, we get the 9 of Cups, which is a beautiful card. I don't know why this card shows it kind of ho-hum. But really what this is about saying, I am just perfectly content with where I am and what I have, and I know that I have abundance in my life. So really nice. I think it's going to be a really nice year for you.
Yes.
Isn't that beautiful?
I love that.
Okay. Nice. And hi, Terry. Hope you're feeling better, Terry.
Yes.
Holding your space. We're sending you love.
Yes. Yeah, I get feeling better.
Yeah.
Rest, drink lots.
I had that awful crud. If it's that cough thing, holy moly. Oh, it hangs on. So
I had it too. And I think I'm finally maybe like almost 100%. But I want to say it took about a month. It took a long time.
More than a month. Yeah, I would say a month and a half. I hold on to coughs though. That's like my weakness. That's my lungs are, my weakness. But yeah, it's not fun. So feel better soon.
And I'm just going to say questions are closed because I don't know. We have 21.
Yeah, we're going to try to get through these, and we hope we don't leave anybody behind. But join us on our channels. Yeah. So Healings by Donna Marie. May I please get a reading for 2026? Yes. Okay. I love it. I can start if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
I just get a very optimistic feeling when I tune into your energy, Donna Marie. Like you, I feel like you're kind of a bright light to people. Obviously you're a healer, and I think that this is really important, that you are very much of a touchstone for people around you, and you hold space for people. So thank you for for whatever it is that you're doing in your community. I also just want to say, like, I feel as if it's something you're interested in, I feel like actually you're going to be getting really busy. It feels like your life is kind of speeding up right now. And so, we have our kitty joining us. People who watch my channel know that this guy has to star. But I feel like things are going to be speeding up for you, Donna Marie. And so brace yourself. You might want to, hold on for impact a little bit, but it's in a good way. I think it's a really good way, especially by, I don't know, into summer. Feels like your life's going to pick up speed. Yeah.
Same. I feel hold on. I keep getting hold on, because it's like full steam ahead, Donna, that your channel is going to grow. You're going to be doing more stuff on YouTube. You're going to be doing more work with clients. And I do really feel like you've been going through an ascension, and I feel like you're almost through it. However, I do keep feeling like you need to kind of keep shifting the energy in your space. And so whether it's moving stuff around or, smudging, clearing, I do feel like a person needs to kind of keep doing that. I pulled a card and I got say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. And so I think you're gonna be saying yes. And just I just now just saw like a bouquet of flowers just like coming into bloom. And so 2026 is going to be a good year. And I'm just going to quickly show you the other two cards I got. Protect your energy, so that the clearing the energy, the smudging, but being sure to protect your energy, which I know you do. And the powerhouse, that you're going to be standing in your power and really letting your light shine. I do get just to keep an eye on your blood pressure.
Okay. Not a bad idea for anybody. First of all, I have to say that if anyone cares, Annie Bear just posted that the House just voted in favor of ACA subsidies. So if that's been an impact for you, then just know that that's there. Okay. Interesting. Because I get, I just told you, I also get water, like flood yourself with water, like you're releasing a lot as you're growing with this ascension. Please drink that nice water. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. We're doubling up and on to Simran. Yeah.
May I know what's coming in my career?
Okay.
If you've been feeling like, what, you're doing it all and you're not getting any recognition, they want you to know that it's really important that you do stuff for yourself. Whether it's treat yourself or plan a road trip or whatnot. But it's if you feel like you're not getting recognized enough at work, they want you to be sure to take care of yourself. And the card I got is you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support at this time. And so, I know you asked about work, and so and it could be your home life too, but it could be work. So if your job has been weighing heavy on you and you're not having enough support, they really want you to ask and just say, you know what, I need extra help. Mm-hmm. And the next card I got was seek perspective, but this is the one that abundance. And so, a lot of times companies at the beginning of the new year, will lay out their bonuses. I would, if I was you, I would ask for a raise if you didn't get a raise. And, but this is what I'm getting for 2026. I get abundance, and it says all my needs are met and beyond my greatest expectations. I love that. All my needs are met above my greatest expectations.
And so Simran says that she, I can't see the picture, is looking for a job, and so that you can apply what Kelly said to the job search as well. Sometimes it's hard to. Sorry, I have all the animals. This is not a growth. He just wants to be in the picture. He climbs right up on my shoulder, and I have to hold him like a baby. But I'm getting something very similar, and so here we have the Three of Cups, which is a celebration card, but it also says, I always say the best way to find a job in today's market, which is tough, is to reach out to all your contacts, your friends, to people who, your loved ones. Sometimes all you need is a little introduction to the person, the hiring manager. And so really kind of rely on friends and family. Talk to your friends who are in jobs that are interesting to you, and also diversify a little bit. And the Judgment card, which is a rebirth card, very nice when you're looking for a job. This is saying new opportunities coming forward for you. It seems like you've been in a slump for a while, and now we're going to change. And here's that new beginnings with the Page of Swords, starting a new endeavor with the Page of Swords. So it's coming for you. I do think Kelly is absolutely right. You have to kind of put aside some of the negative thought process and manifest and say, I am abundant, I have all I need. And I think you'll be so surprised at how things will start moving forward for you. Right? Those negative thoughts creep in so easily when we've been, struggling for a while.
And look at what I pulled when you said that. Remain positive.
There we go.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. And like Kelly said it right. When a person is struggling and can't find work, it is sometimes really, really hard to remain positive because your outlook is. But to get up every day and ask for help, ask for help from whoever it could be. And I love what Kelly said about reaching out to your contacts, because what happens, I think sometimes that was such great advice, Kelly, is when you show the universe that you are almost in desperation mode, that you will reach out to everybody that you know. And do you know of anything, you let the universe know that you are serious, that what, I really, really need something. And sometimes that's the one thing that can just open that door.
Yep. Okay, well, good luck to you. And we have Nivra.
Nivra, hi. Thank you for being here. What is the energy around my trip overseas to see my husband? Yay, you're going. I'm thinking about shifting the dates to February, March, away from late January. Is there anything I need to consider? And I remember reading on this, and I remember telling you February. I don't typically remember my readings, but I do remember telling you that I thought February was a good month to go. But I'm going to pull cards.
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
I get that there's no need to worry, that everything is going to be okay. I do hear to have a backup plan, and that could be, when before you're going to remember everything, make sure that you make lists and everything. And it could be, I just heard there could be like a slight delay. So it could be that the airlines, that there might be a slight delay. However, I get that the trip is going to be a success.
Very nice. Well, I get that. Look, you're not going to believe these cards. So again, we get this Judgment card, a rebirth, this is like coming out of a difficult time and coming out better on the other side. Okay. I just love this card. And The fact is, I know you've been just, if you don't mind me sharing, I know Niver's been struggling to bring her husband to the U.S. and it's been a long haul. So so we get that rebirth card, which says, and by the way, when you said February, I heard ding 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 too. I just think that feels good, right? It feels like a good time. We also get the Eight of Wands. This is about speed. This is about messages you're going to know. You're going to know from, messages from your guides, but also I feel like it's like earthly messages, you'll understand that when it's a good time to travel. And look at that. The full card, right? Take the leap, do it, go. It's going to be a really, really good trip for you. And I think that you're going to come away with some answers that you're going to be able to bring home. I still think, the immigration system's still going to be a little bit messed up, but I do feel like I feel it moving forward this year. I do. So
yeah. And know that you're so worthy of this trip.
Yes. If I feel a little fear on you too, Nivra, for some reason, and I want to just say, release that. Just go and open your heart and just have a beautiful time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just got goosebumps when you said that.
Yeah. Okay, Venus. I would love a message from my spirit team. It's most important. Yes. The spirit team.
The first card I get, Venus, is flow. But when I look at this card, I feel like a tickle in my throat. And so I think your throat chakra may be just slightly blocked. And so really letting those words flow and speaking your truth, speaking your mind, I think is going to be really important. The glory of the universe flows through me. And then I got the elder porcupine and it says guard your space. But I also feel like you may this year decide to just do some like little upgrades, whether it's painting or some new decorations or lights or whatnot. But to remember to guard your space, and that's just putting protection. And I know everybody's pretty familiar with that. And the reason I said that about your throat is it says, become aware, listen to the wisdom of your body. And so not only your throat, but I really feel like the message is coming in for you this year. Your intuition is going to really be increasing. And so, whether it's in meditation or it could be just while you're going about your day-to-day activities, really pay attention to those hits and those messages that come in. And I get that you're going to be receiving a lot more just intuitive messages this year.
Yeah. And I heard right off the bat, I heard the words heads up, right? Heads up. And I think this is a good thing. And then when I pulled cards, look what I see. The Tower. Okay. And I want to remind you, like I said before, the Tower is not a bad thing. In most cases, I feel like change is, sorry, my kitty cannot get, he's a YouTube hog. So anyway, so we get the Tower, but it's followed by the Star. I'm sorry, I have to use one hand here. The Star card. Okay. Wow. So this is just saying, Venus, this is a really good time for you to sort of lodge your hopes, dreams, and your wishes with your guides, with your spirit team. Let them know what you want. And this is going to bring forward some really nice change for you. And you too, I feel like we've seen this Justice card so many times, or, several times, Justice or Rebirth card. This is just saying what's right for you. You're coming into balance and what's fair and what's correct and what your truth is. So yeah, I love the star card too, Gina Halleck. She's saying she loves the star card. This is, I mean, it's one of the best cards in the deck for me. If
I
you know,
love it.
if so it looks like a good year for you, but I want to say it's really important for you to like kind of like we said a few readings ago, things are going to really pick up. And so just do lay that groundwork, really prepare and get ready for it because here it comes, ready or not. You've been
Yes.
asking for it and now we're going to get it. Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. Well, and blessings to you, Venus. Thank you. And here's our friend Gina Halleck.
Hi, Gina. Please interpret this vision. The top of a pyramid, two rectangular red lights beaming, light to two red rectangles on the crown of my head. Who is this from? What is the meaning? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Right off the bat, I feel like it's one of your guides, and it's interesting that it's red and it's at the crown of your head, and so I really feel like your crown chakra, along with the star chakra right above, is like really expanding. That I just heard on fire, and so it's like really expanding, and that you two are, this really is the year of intuition. I mean, a lot of people that are really going to come into their gifts. Kelly, the rectangles in my visions were standing vertically. It was very strong in a clear vision. And so I feel like it's your guides. It's your guides that are showing you that they're working on your crown chakra. And it's interesting that it came in red. But I think the red is because it's coming in with a fiercely. And this year is the energy is kind of fierce coming the start of 2026. But I do get, when I get red, I get, because it is coming in so fiercely, it's going to be really important for you to stay grounded and to really ground, because sometimes, I mean, we love it when when our chakras are expanding, and but to make sure that they're staying in alignment too, by grounding, I think is going to be really important, Gina.
I couldn't agree more, because what I'm getting with that is I was hearing the word foundational, like a rectangle, a pyramid, they're structural, right? They're structural and they build us from the ground up. And so this grounding is super important too. But I agree also with this crown chakra open, it's kind of as above, so below. We need to make sure they're balanced between the two. But I really feel like this is, it's like a foundational shift that you're going to be going through this year, Gina. And again, I feel like everybody's getting messages in different ways, but you really, this is an area of your life that's actually going to, like, it's going to put you on a new path when I say that, it's because, like, when you build a foundation of a building, it is the first step, right? It's the first step in a journey. And so that's what it kind of feels like to me with this, making sure that we're very grounded. As this area opens up above, we're going to really need to make sure we're balanced down below. So that's what I'm getting here. That's exciting too. Wow, what a detailed vision.
Yes, right? Yeah, what a blessing.
Yeah. And it's not every day we get them like that. So really, and write it down, because there may be more unfolding for that vision for you in the future.
Yes, I like that. It's a great tip. And also, what I do is when I get those visions, or get those hits or whatnot, tell your angels and guides thank you. So when we express gratitude to them, that just opens up the floodgates to more blessings.
Shine Truth says, grounding mat, great investment.
Yes, yes.
Okay. We have heavenly blessed honey, and we are getting close to our time here. So Kelly, I'll leave it up to you because I don't have anything after this, but if we want to go a little bit long, it's up to you. If you have something, then we can close it up at an hour. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything, so we could.
Okay.
I can stay.
A few more. Yeah. Okay.
So Sonia, may I get a message from above for 2026, please and thank you. You are so welcome.
Okay.
Sonia, the first thing I get is they really want you to invest in yourself. You know, you give so much out to everybody, and that they really want you to invest and take care of Sonia, whether it's you know, whatever it is, a staycation, just so you can reset and recharge. And then I got pleasure. My life is deliciously joyous. And so they're just really taking care of yourself. And I just heard to worry less, that everything is going to be fine. So if there has been something weighing heavy on your heart, just know that it's going to be okay. And then I got the elder beaver. It says, remain focused. And then I got, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. And so, you know, with everything going on in our personal lives and what's going on in the outer world, it's a lot. And so give yourself permission to feel what it is that needs to come forward. And like I said, that's the healing aspect of it.
So I can't believe, you got recharge, find pleasure. Well, look at my first card is the Four of Swords, which is all about recharging, right? The Four of Swords says, you might need a little rest right now. Did you say her name's Sonia?
Yeah.
It might be a really good time for you to go within and really recharge your energy, like build up your energy for what's coming. And then you said pleasure, right? And we get the celebration card. So my cards are reflecting everything that you're saying right now. So this is actually, while we're recharging, make sure you're connecting with friends, family, loved ones, and celebrate the small wins in your life, right? Because the third card I get is the Two of Wands, which is all about making plans, like making your lists and really this is like making the what is it called, the your 2026 resolutions.
Your intentions, your dreams, your wishes. Yes.
Putting that together really for the coming year, like once you have taken a moment. I always feel like the first part of the year we're supposed to set aside these, set our vision for the year, but we're all exhausted from the holidays, right? And it's dark, and so take whatever time you need to develop the plan for the year. Like really put your ideas down on paper, or I like to write my vision for the future and I take it outside and I set it on fire. I let it go to the universe and then I let it go. So really do all of that for the year. So this is really a nice year, like a reset year for you, Sonia. And I like that for you. Okay. Yeah. And we're going to move on to Gray.
I would love a reading today. Thank you. Gray, the first thing I get is passion. And so loving on yourself, passion, follow your passions. And I just heard what are your passions, and to do more of the things that you love. And like there too, it's kind of a message for all of us. I think sometimes we always put ourselves second, and to really make sure that you are doing what it is that you love. And that goes job wise too. And then I got spend some time in nature and let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. And really getting outside this year. And I think is going to be really important because we all are going to need to ground more this year.
This is just a follow-up. So, but keep your reading. Keep on going. I don't want to derail you. Mm-hmm.
How to double my income to afford one. How Reiki will work.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of a second question. Maybe you just keep on.
Okay.
Where you were.
And then I got breathe in, practice breath work. And so, really going into meditation, and I know Annie Bear's here, Terry's here. They have meditation Monday through Friday. And I believe that you go to that. I do really feel like there's like a fire energy around you. And so, really putting together what Kelly just said, your intentions, and then I said your passions, your dreams, your wishes, and letting the universe know that this is exactly what you need. You need to double your income. And I would write that. I would put it on my mirrors. I would put it in my wallet. I would put it in my mailbox and everywhere, so the universe can see it, that you need this extra income to come in. I do really feel though that this year is really important for you to take care of your health. And so, just keep that in mind. I mean, we all need to take care of our health, but if you haven't had, had an exam, I do feel like it would be really important for you to do that this year, and to really take extra care of. I'm feeling a lot going on in your tummy, and it could be because you feel like you have the weight of the world on you, and sometimes, we stuff our feelings into our tummy, but I feel like there's a lot going on there. So be sure to take care of yourself, Gray.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And I feel like it's a real kind of well, the first thing I heard for you, Gray, was kind of really focus, like narrow in on what it is that you really want. Because when we give the universe a really broad, wish list, it's pretty scattershot. You're not really, we don't know what we're going to get. So be really specific. You said, I want to double my income. So say double your income. And it's interesting because I pulled the manifesting card, the magician, right out of the gate. So really work on that. I also get the Two of Swords. So this is kind of like a crossroads time for you. Really consider what it is that you want from your life and why, how to achieve it, right? And so we're talking about that magician card. Let's make sure that we're focused. And yes to belly about, yeah, there you go. Yep. And you get the strength card. So you're in a really good position. Resilience is your middle name, right? And I agree about the belly. I also think that there's some emotional underpinning to that. I feel like there's like anxiety and things that, really kind of work on our minds. Maybe even mental health work is good, but it's lending to the icky belly situation too. So we're going to kind of have to face it all or work on it all at once, as a whole, right? Holistic healing.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good, Gray. Thank you so much. And we're moving on. And blessings to you.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. My cat I can't lock him out because he'll tear up the carpet outside the door trying to come in. So I have to, sorry.
I love it.
He just wants to be part of the, and speaking of healing, cats are healers.
Oh, so much.
Yep. They really are.
That purr, that vibration it's so healing.
Okay.
Maureen, hello. Thank you for being here. The first card I get for you is peace. And it says, I breathe deeply knowing that all is well in my universe. And so really, and a reminder to you that to make peace a priority. And it really comes from within, because when we let the outside world in, sometimes it can really disrupt our peace. And so really using peace as a practice is going to be really, really important for you. And then I got the elder fox, and it says step out, step up, and step out. And so I just heard you deserve to be seen. And so if there's something you've been thinking about doing, know that this is the card, this is your validation, that it is time for you to step up and to be seen. And sometimes, maybe it's taking a class, or just doing something that you've had on the back burner, knowing that now is the time. Because I got run wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. So time to play, time to have fun, color outside the lines, be silly, skip, run, jump, laugh and have fun. I do feel like if there's somebody pushing your buttons that has been pushing your buttons, or maybe it's going to be coming up, to really remember to stand your ground.
Yes. Very, very good. Okay, Maureen. Interesting too that I get this feeling. I don't know where you live, but I feel like it would be really good for you to, if you live in a cold climate or something where it's been gray and dragging on, it might be nice for you to get outside and get your feet in the sand or get into nature, whatever that may be, because it feels like this would be very restorative to you right now. And just like you, I love how our cards sync up.
I do too.
Well, first of all, I feel like this is the nature. So we have this Queen of Wands. She's got I'm just drawn to the sunflowers and the sunshine. I think Maureen a little bit of sunshine could do you a lot of good, but this is determination and really bringing our willpower forward. You talked about maybe somebody in Maureen's life who might be a little overbearing or something like this, and we get the Emperor. Okay, so let's be mindful that we are sovereign, and that other people in our lives, we will do our best to kind of keep their energy in their space and ours in ours, right? We don't need their put up your shields if you must. And then you get the Hierophant, right? Look to a leader, a guide, a spiritual master in your life. This is also kind of step into your higher self and really tune into your own, your thoughts and your emotional needs here. Tune into your heart. So I really feel like it's important for you. Erie, Pennsylvania, and you had sunshine today. Okay. Yeah. Find some sun. We need some sun.
Yes.
Like soon. You
Yes,
live in Southern California. You get the sunshine a lot, don't you?
well, everybody thinks that, but today it's about partly sunny, but we just came off of like a week of rain, and so
Oh yeah.
but after traveling to Minnesota over Christmas, I have no
No
right
complaints.
to even complain, because I forget the gray and the cold and everything. So I'm grateful.
It's so true. So, can I just say we have, maybe tell me if you have time to take any more questions really quickly, or do you need to bounce? It's up to you. We have a few.
I can take more if you can take more.
I can. Okay, I'm good. All right. And I just wanted to say, I live in Denver, Colorado, where people don't know. It has been in the 60s and 70s every day for up until today, and we actually got a little light snow. So we haven't really had a winter yet, which is highly unusual, but we do get sunshine here. And I know I'm from the East Coast, Maureen, and I know how those I'm from Maryland, the state below you, originally, and I know those long gray stretches of winter can be exhausting, right?
Oh, it's a lot. I struggled with it when we lived in Minnesota. I mean, it was really tough. I had to get a light
Mhm.
because it was just so dark and so gray.
Oh gosh, yeah, I know, I know. I don't know. My
Liz.
sister lives in Alaska, and I'm like, I do not know how she does that.
Oh, right.
Mhm.
I couldn't do it. I,
No.
I couldn't.
Okay.
Liz, thank you for
Oh,
being here. I'm so happy. My health is much better now. Is there a spirit message about something activity coming up for me? Oh my gosh, that is like the best news ever. Oh my gosh, Liz, you have been through it, and to be on the rebound and feeling better for the beginning of 2026 is perfect. Is absolutely perfect. First thing I get, whatever you're doing, doing it. And then I got enthusiasm. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. I love that. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. Oh my gosh, if that isn't a good message for all of us, is really finding that joy, Liz, in everything, from, you know you're in the beautiful place of Mexico, of just, waking up and just, you know being blessed with the beauty of your country. And then I got practice freedom, release any weight of judgment. So if there's anything that you've been holding on to, Liz, as far as self-judgment, and you've been through a lot. And so if there's anything that you've been holding on to, as far as judgment and reflection of yourself, they really want you to let that go.
mhm.
And then I get Elder Coyote, embrace flexibility. And so knowing, knowing that you are feeling better now, and there could be opportunities coming in. I do feel like there's going to be you're going to be asked to participate in things, and of course this is entertainment purposes only. You do what's in alignment with you and what you feel called to, but embrace flexibility. If there's something that you're asked to and you're in alignment with it, I'm getting to go for it, and to do it. I just heard she's on the right path, and so whatever you're doing, you keep doing
Mhm.
that.
So very nice. And Liz, with you, I'm feeling too that you may have some travel in your near future here. So even if it's just short, a little short distance travel, it just feels. I feel. I know you were really constrained before with your health situations, and so now I feel like it's kind of like um, you can suddenly see the clouds part, right? And opportunity and things like that. So that's really beautiful, and this is validating it. This is where we came from. The first card was this Five of Pentacles, where we sort of felt like, kind of a little hopeless and like, how do I move forward with this? But you have the next you have the Six of Pentacles, and this is a card of gratitude, giving and receiving, like taking advice, from the doctors or from the healers in your life, and also being grateful for the little things, because I think when you're in that situation, that's the best thing we can do. And we get that beautiful star card again. So again, possibility, hopes, dreams,
Yes.
wishes, all the beautiful things. And an extra card popped out too. And this is I feel like this is like a new journey for you. Liz, right? Page of Wands is all about striking out on a whole new, it's like a new lease on life. Once anybody out there who's been through a health scare or a difficulty knows, once you get beyond it, it's like a new life. It really is. And I also just am hearing right now, I don't know why I'm hearing like come what may kind of thing. It's sort of like I am open to receiving and um yeah, it like in receiving mode now. And this is really nice. Yeah. Okay.
Such good news.
Very good news. I know it's been a tough time for Liz. All right. Oh, Annie Bear would like to see the Kelly Show become a regular thing.
I love that. Right. The Kelly Show.
Your wish is my command. Yeah.
Yes, I would love that.
Very nice. Okay. And how do we pronounce that? Brinton? Brinton Annette. Okay. Oh, sorry. Did I miss you? Yeah. Got you now.
Bryn, I get if you are feeling a loss if somebody has passed, or if it has been people stepping aside in a way, they want you to know that there's other people coming in to replace them, that it was really a blessing in disguise. And so I get that there's better relationships and just better opportunities coming in, and I get to surrender. And so letting go of the what ifs, the could haves, the should haves, all of that, and just really embracing that your angels and your guides are holding you, and they're manifesting and working behind the scenes to make everything possible in your life. And sometimes it's people stepping away or walking away. It's it's always in our best interest. And they said, all is well, I surrender to my inner guidance. Then I got go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. And that too, really finding that little girl within and letting her come out to play. And I think I forget who it was, but do the things that you used to do when you were a kid. And I know it's winter right now, but if there's a swing set, jump on that swing and swing and have fun, play hopscotch, play crazy eights, go fish, just let that inner child out to play. And then lastly, I get the elder links, seek the unseen. And so letting your guides, your angels and helpers know, and now that we are at the beginning of 2026, letting them know what exactly it is that you want. And I really feel like, there, and it could be, I say wants because your wants are just as important as your needs, and letting them know exactly what it is that you're needing and wanting for 2026. But I really feel like spiritually, 2026 is really going to be opening up wide for you.
Very much so. And, I love that you talked about the inner child, because my first vision when I saw, do you say this is Bryn? Do we go by Bryn, Brinton? The question is that I saw children like playing. And so my first impulse was perhaps we have children in our lives, grandchildren, children who we can really take a page out of their book, right? They're in the present. They play hard right now, and they crash and fall asleep right in their tracks, right? So it's about kind of coming into the present, tapping into the things that just bring you joy. Um, and just to validate that, it feels so things may have been a little tricky for you. You've been carrying a lot of burdens, difficulty um, in your life. And again, this goes back to the need to mm, go back to the simplicity of childhood, of what it was like to be a child. And there may be some releasing of things from your childhood as well that we've been carrying with us. We no longer need to carry them though, because look, the help is here, right? The Six of Pentacles speaks about the help, the giving and receiving, and the gratitude, finding things to be grateful for in our lives. And finally, they're reminding you that it's, when we see the Magician card, it's saying you have everything you need to manifest the beautiful life that you envision. If you just choose to do it, right? Choose to set aside the burdens, set aside anything that holds us down. So, many blessings to you, Bryn. Appreciate that. Yeah. And we are not taking it. Okay. Yeah. We're not taking any more questions. Just wanted to let you know. Oh. Okay. It's not letting me delete something, so I'll try from my phone in a second. But why don't you go ahead and get started with the next question
Okay.
here. Thank you, Bryn.
Mona, hi. Thank you for being here with us. What does Spirit need me to know regarding my gift of development? All righty. Well, Mona, I absolutely love these cards. I get that 2026 is going to be a huge breakthrough for you. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. And so that is absolutely amazing. So, your gifts are going to blossom this year, and you're going to have major breakthroughs. And like I was saying earlier, and when they do, when you start getting the hits, the intuition, be sure to tell your angels and your guides, thank you for that. I do like this elder skunk, set boundaries. and and I think it's really important as your gifts are opening up that you don't take on too much, and that you surround yourself with loving, compassionate, supportive people. And so those that aren't, supportive and loving and compassionate, I would definitely put up better boundaries and limit your time. If you have to be around them, really limit your time with them and definitely have an out. And lastly, I get flow with the rhythm, get lost in the rhythm of the movement of today. And so just really surrendering, going with the flow, and listening to that intuition. And I love this card that they're dancing. And so, that movement, that dancing, it really helps us shift our energy. And I would dance like nobody's looking.
I love that. Oh, hi. Jean's here. Hi, Jean. How are you? Good to see you. And I think somebody deleted somebody's comment. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh my gosh, Mona Lee, I think this is going to be a big year for you too, just like Kelly said, because we've seen this card a few times, and this suggests to me that everybody is, this is a pivotal year for many people. Look at that powerful, sorry for the language, badass, that woman, right? It kind of looks like you with the hair flowing in the picture that I see. This is a year of, when we see justice, we talk about you coming into your own, like you coming into your power, coming into balance with who you are and what you need. There you see there's also that wheel of fortune over her head. So this is a big cycle for you. Um, Page of Pentacles, new opportunities coming your way. And I want to say that these are new opportunities that you have manifested. And look, you're talking about um, uh, your gifts, the gift of development, right? And we get the Queen of Cups. She is the most psychic queen in the deck. And it's just saying you are, she has her hand over the top of that cup, but I feel like this is about to like kind of you're about to take your hand off and out of the gate you go. Very, very good. I love it.
That was beautiful.
Yes. How many more we're at about an hour and 20. Do you want to do one more? And then I
Sure.
hate to leave people hanging. What do you want?
Whatever you think. I am.
You're free?
Yeah.
Well, we have 6 more questions in the queue. Do you wanna take 6 or just 1 or 2 more? I'm good. Whichever way you want. I'm flexible. We'll just do the 1?
Well, you know what? Let's do them. Let's
Aw, you're so
I just
sweet.
I don't wanna disappoint anybody.
I know. I feel bad too. And, okay, well, thank you. We'll go ahead and start with Daniel. Okay. Or Dan. I don't know which you prefer. Daniel. Oh, dreams. This is perfect for you.
Oh, yeah. Question. I had a dream the last couple days of being chased by a cougar and cheetah and then bears. Holy smokes. That is something. I escaped from them by flying away. What do you make of it?
I love that dream. I love that dream. I'll tell
Wow,
you.
that was intense. And I would bet that really that got your heart rate up.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like part of it is that you feel like there's a lot coming at you, and there has been with the holidays, but in our personal lives, we never know what's going on behind closed doors. But I feel like there's been a lot coming at you, where it's like enough is enough. I do feel like this is a sign where if there's been anything that you've been thinking about doing, and you've been just like, oh, I don't know, and just kind of putting it on the back burner. I'm getting to go for it, to do it. And and I get it's okay to be assertive with love. And I got the elder butterfly, that change is here. And so all of that coming at you is a lot, and change can be a lot. However, they just said he's ready. He's ready for the change. And so I really feel like leadership skills, if it's stepping up in something, in a role that you have maybe felt uncomfortable stepping up into, that you're now going to be feeling like, you know what, it's time to do that. And then the last card I got was connect with eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. And I love that. And so I would I look at that as a really intense dream, but intense in a good way. Intense that there's change happening, and I get that it's going to be fast.
Yeah. If you're here, Daniel, Daniel has been through some things. Yeah. And Daniel lost his sweet wife about almost 2 years ago, right? Suddenly. And so I feel like this feels to me symbolic of the things that you have been through. and feeling like it just feels like you've been chased by chased by the predators, right? Like, why
Yeah.
me? What's been why has this been my path, right? But I love the reason I say I love this dream, because I love that you flew away. You just got up and flew away. You
Mhm.
rose above. You rose above the challenge. Like, quite literally, that's how I read that. And I'm going to show you that now. Kelly said a few things here, and I think my cards, again, really align with that for you. So there's that judgment, right? Judgment says we have been through hell and high water, but we've come
Mhm.
out, we've resurrected and come out the other side, right? A new person, and very much of a new person. Kelly spoke about love several times. And I think I just want to say that whether, I know that you've possibly, once we lose somebody, we don't really want to jump into the dating pool, but I feel like this is a possibility this year. We have the lovers um, here saying that you might be connecting with other folks. And the Four of Wands, this is a milestone. This is reaching, a milestone that we can celebrate, right? And so this is actually, um, we'll never forget her, but this is moving to a better place that where you can actually move forward in your life again. So I feel like what you were dreaming was kind of reflective of your past, of what you've been through and the things that, went through your mind and so forth. But you have risen above. 2026 is going to be a really good year for you
Yes.
in that regard.
Yes.
Yeah. This is amazing. Yeah. Okay. And, all we can do is offer our blessings and
Mhm.
let
Should
us.
we see if they're here?
Yeah. That's a great idea. I think Dan's here. Jack, are you here?
Jack, are you here? Jack? Jack, are you here?
Let's see who's next. RL, I'm going to read out who's next. If you can just let us know if you're here. I have RL Hope, Gary for Grace, Sky Marrero, and Watcher 9997. Do we see Jack? RL is here. Want to go on to RL?
Yeah, let's do
Jack,
that.
if you're here, just pop in and let us know. I'm going to hide that message really quickly. Guidance for January.
Alrighty.
Look at Kelly. You do a beginning of the month message for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Good. Love that name.
You too. I'll hope. Make sure that the people that are in your circle are being honest with you and not misleading. I do feel like there's somebody that may not be always honest, and so just make sure that you keep your eyes peeled. And I love this card. It's simplicity. Deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. And I did talk about this in I think I just made a post on it about simplifying and really cleaning out and getting rid of clutter and clothes and stuff that you're not using. And this is going to be a great year for you. And to really once we get rid of the clutter and the stuff that is either got bad memories or just it doesn't fit us or it's chipped or whatever, it makes room for new energy to come in. And then I got Elder Ladybug open to miracles. And so when we get rid of that extra clutter and crud. It makes room for those miracles. And the last card I got, which I absolutely love, and now that I'm looking at it, it looks this angel wings, but it looks like a third eye. And so there too, I really feel like your gifts are going to be really expanding this year. But the card says, be present, find clarity in the moment. And so I think it's going to be important for you to really make a habit, because many of us, we get busy, we get going. It's like, I got this to do, I got that to do, and I'm guilty. I do it myself. It's like, I have this to do, and you forget about being present. And it's those present moments is when that clarity and that information comes in. And so that just that friendly reminder.
Okay, and Jack is here. Just maybe we'll circle back to you. Okay. Well, what did you say about clarity with the Queen of Swords? Right there.
I love it.
Can't make this stuff up.
No.
All right. And RL Hope, I don't know what your relationship status is, or if you're in the market, or if you're just looking to deepen your relationship, but you start with this beautiful Two of Cups, which is forming bonds. If you're not here for a relationship, this just talks about coming together with others. But this is a good sign too, if we're looking for a relationship that, Kitty came, showed up again. Oh my goodness. He's crazy. So this just talks about coming together with others, and it's a turning point too. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. So if it's been I just want to say, like, if it's been a long, dry spell in the relationship category, or just in like being with others, then it's that cycle's changing. And then you get the King of Pentacles, right? This perhaps there's somebody coming into your life who's going to be very generous and, has the resources to help you. This could also just be your resources. And, when I see Pentacles, I see, I see health and wealth, right? And really, what's more important than just being secure in our lives, and also having our health so that we can move forward. So this is really, really nice for you. And like I said in the beginning, we also got that clarity card. Like, you're going to really kind of hone your what it is that you're looking for in life, and move forward with clarity. Okay.
I love that.
All right. I'm just going to go back really quickly to Jack. And sorry, guys, no more questions. We're over time already, but hey, we like a marathon. And Jack, love a message from my spirit team. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just a kitty jungle gym.
I love it. I love it. Jack, I really feel like, I don't know if you've lost somebody recently, but I feel like there's a lot of grief there. And so, processing that it takes time. And I always say that there's no way to put a time frame on that, but it's really important for you to take extra care of yourself. And I do feel like, because you're holding on to a lot, I don't know if you do cut your cords, that it would be important for you to cut your cords, and you can do this yourself. You can visualize Archangel Michael and his sword and go in and cut your cords. I get that that's gonna free you up from holding on to everything that you've been holding on to, because I do feel like you're holding on to other people's energy. And so not only cutting your cords, you remember to call back your energy, at the end of the day, and we can do it in the morning. We can do it, throughout the day. You can put a timer on your phone to remind you. And then they want to remind you of your beauty. And it says, I am deeply and profoundly beautiful. And so honor your beauty, honor that beauty. When you go by a mirror, look in that mirror and honor the beauty within. And this is interesting. This is the elder hawk, and it says be more present. And so this is kind of a theme tonight, that it's really important for us to remember to slow down, to breathe, and to be in the moment. And then lastly, I got seek guidance in this. It's time for a different perspective. And so that can be just changing our thoughts, our way of thinking. But I also feel like it has something to do with the weight of the world that you're holding on to, that it's time to cut those cords and to release that energy. I hope that helps.
Yes. And she says, yes, lost my dad. Yeah. There you go. Yes. And I too was picking up on some grief and just sort of sitting in our feelings a little bit, but it feels kind of like ups and downs, as happens, but feels like there are a lot of moments where we're kind of looking back on the past about things. And thank you. There's my kitty having heavenly. Thanks. So anyway, if you feel like those feelings are overwhelming, this is a card of getting the help. Like the Six of Pentacles speaks about, the help is there for you, right? The help is there if you need it. So make sure that you seek that. But I love the King of Cups, because he's the really compassionate, kind, emotionally connected king. So again, if this is seeking help, or they're just like seeking help from your friends and your family, and whoever needs is there for you. And this is going to bring you back into balance. We've seen this Justice card so many times. I'm using 3 different decks, and it keeps popping up. I think many of us really kind of need to sort of step back into our balance to feel whole this year. And so do whatever work you need to get there. But Jack, thank you very much for coming, and the blessings. I'm sorry about the cat. All the blessings to you. And we're so sorry. Our condolences for the loss of your dad. And Gary for grace.
Please, any message from my mother?
Oh, surrender.
Name. That is absolutely beautiful.
No. It reminds me of surrender. I wonder if it has the same meaning.
Right?
Justice is what's for dinner. Very funny, Jules. I love it.
Gary, the first thing I get is that she wants you to know that she's with her dad. So your grandfather, that and I get that your grandfather comes and checks in on you too. And then I pulled some cards, and I got, you are beautiful, that she looks upon you with this deep love and admiration, and is so proud of you. And I get that there was a part of her that knew that she was going to go, but she regrets the time that was lost. And that she wants you to know that even though she's not here with you in physical form, she's with you in spirit. And so watch for signs. I feel like she's leaving you signs. Yeah, I know my head is itching. I think she touches your hair.
Mm.
Yeah, because my whole head is just itching. So I think she loves you so much. And so yeah, um just pay attention to see, like, if that you can feel her touching your hair. And your grandfather, I don't know if he like smoked or smoked a pipe. And I get that you may be able to smell the smoke.
Tobacco smoke. Mm. Okay. Oh, very nice. Well, would it be true, Gary? I feel like you and your mother had a really special bond, very close. I mean, everyone does, but I feel like especially strong bond. Your mother is showing me like the relief, and the freedom that she feels out of that body. That it just was failing her over time, and she was ready to go. Yes, she told her coworker she won't be coming to work. No, it's time to go. Oh, wow. Okay. But I just feel like she's sort of showing me this expansiveness, which I think is what everybody says we feel when we get there. But for her, she's really drawing the contrast to how she felt in her physical body. She just really kind of just wasn't, her, as much as she loved you, her physical body was failing her. She's also saying that she's bringing, I feel like she's like presenting opportunities to you or working to help you to see opportunities. I don't know if this is in work or in love or in whatever areas of your life, but she's kind of really like Kelly said, she's touching you. But I feel like she's kind of like she feels like the type of mom who was very engaged. Like she was always, helping you, and she's just still doing the same thing from the other side with you. She also showing me, let's see. I feel like she's also kind of helping you, and I don't know if this makes sense to you, but feels like there's something creative that she assists you with, or she's shown you opportunities to like, I don't know if you are an artist or musician or some other kind of thing, but she's showing me things like that. Or maybe that was very important to her in life. And so as a validation of who she was. But she really just, she shows me also like you as a young boy, or maybe you have a son in your life or child in your life. I'm seeing that young child that she just sort of will always see you as her baby boy. And so that's really a beautiful message. Yeah. Nice. All right. Thank
Beautiful
you.
soul.
And thank you. Sorry for my mink stole here is
Right.
we're like strangling me. We've got 2 more questions, guys, and I'm so sorry we are not taking more questions.
I don't know if Sky, was Sky here?
I haven't seen Sky. Sky, can you like pop in if you're here? And I also have Watcher. So if either of you are here, otherwise we're probably going to say good night.
We're going to wrap it up.
And we're going to wrap it up. Time to make dinner and do the things.
Yeah.
And we'll give it a second. Do you want to, if not, I always like to do 3 cards at the end for everybody.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. Okay. It looks like our friends are not here, but thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jules.
First card I get, let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. If that isn't beautiful, and if that isn't a great message for all of us, with everything going on right now, to see the good, to see the beauty, to see the love, and to see the compassion. And then I got um I got elder bison open to increase abundance. And so actually this is perfect for us for 2026. So if that is something that you're really wanting to bring in this year, to manifest it, to let the universe know what exactly, and it doesn't always have to be money. Abundance can come in many different forms. And so letting the universe know what exactly it is, what form of abundance that you would like to have for 2026, open to increase abundance. And then it's again love. And so if that isn't a theme, just love, 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 but not, not, we love on each other, which is so important, but it's also important to remember to love on ourselves. I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. And that is kind of, yeah, love, love, and abundance.
I love that. I get the 8 of Cups, and this is saying let's leave behind in 2025 what no longer serves us and move toward a more beautiful and fulfilling life, right? Because this is the card of having, you have 8 cups full, but there are more out there. There's more for you out there. So um that's interesting that that full moon as well just catches my eye in this card
Yes.
this time. We just had a really powerful full moon, and I feel like it's very much of a kind of a reset full moon. Um, yeah, sorry, the lump, my growth is moving. um, and you talk about abundance. So the 9 of Pentacles speaks, or nine of Cups talks about really kind of having all the not only the earthly pleasures, but the joy and the contentment in your life. Focus on that. And finally, we get the Knight of Cups, right? Look for the beautiful opportunities and the offers of love, right? This is
Yes.
often an offer of love that comes forward for us. I think really kind of that's so important for us in this chaotic time to sort of turn off the news and not let us ourselves be whiplashed and in this crazy world that we're living in, and focus on the love and the things that we want for the world, right?
Yeah.
Who was it, Gandhi? Be the change you want to see in the world.
Yes.
And I think what
Yeah.
that's what we have to do right now, not allow every little thing to come along and sort of knock us off our game. And so abundance, love, joy, all the good things.
I love it. What a great way to end.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
it's so
Yeah,
beautiful.
I like it too. Well, yeah, did you wanna close out, Kelly?
Well, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was such an honor to be here with you. It
Oh.
was it was so much fun. And so I just, in gratitude, I thank you. And in gratitude, I thank everybody for sharing their time with us in chat, and to all the moderators. I am deeply, deeply humbled and grateful for all of you.
Aw, thank you. Thank you for having me too. I really appreciate it, and thank you again to all those lovely people in the chat. It's really great to see everyone, and I'm wishing everyone just such a beautiful, abundant, lovely New Year.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you, Kelly. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone. See you.